Is it Last of Us? Wait, is it Left 4 Dead kind of a game? Or is it another generic zombie shooter? Now, these were the questions I had ever since it was showcased back in 2016. Guys, welcome to Game Over Everything. What I'm talking about is Days Gone. Yes, honestly, I didn't have much expectations, from the game when it was showcased in 2016, and I had already passed it out as another run-of-the-mill shooter. But boy, was I wrong. At the very least I can say about this game is that despite of being in the zombie genre, it has somehow managed to be a unique on its own right. Now yes, it does have zombies, and yes, it has those tropes as well, but the story had something going for it, and it felt like a good spin-off for Walking Dead series in a constructive kind of a way. Now story-wise, the protagonist Deacon is a hardened biker along with his friend Boozer, who have moved on with the world infested with different zombie types, and Deacon himself felt like a standout character to me. Now he still goes to his wife's grave and speaks to her as if she is still alive and is not able to move on from the aspect of his life which has been left incomplete. So without going into much spoilers, that is where I will leave the story. You can discover the game for yourself. Now gameplay wise, it is an open world game with those generic fetch quests, bounty hunter quests of killing or capturing a target, etc. But the bike itself is one of the characters in the game which forms a cohesive element in the gameplay. Now the bike needs repairs, refueling, and can be upgraded with all sorts of parts, right from the headlight up until the engines itself. Now this aspect reminded me of Mad Max car upgrades, and thus maybe it appealed to me. Now Mad Max is my favorite game and it is criminally underrated. I'll do a separate video on that, but coming back to Days Gone, when it released it wasn't all well for the game at launch because there were many issues in frame rates, texture pop-ins and such, but over the course of time they have been ironed out, and by the time I'm making this video in 2021, this is gone. Okay, all the issues have been ironed out. Now the shooting however is agreeably clunky and is probably the major aspect of the game which holds it back, but it more than makes up for it in world design, graphics, the weather system, as the bike skids through mud and slips when the ground are covered in snow. Now narrative wise, I felt that the game would end at certain points in time, but it kept going on as if, and there was a major disconnect because of that from time to time with the main story. And again in this case I felt that the hugely open world hurts the pacing of the story. It reminds me of the same issues I had with Mafia 3 at launch, and it resembles the same shortcomings here in my opinion. But on the other hand, if it was a linear game, something of a really horse blinders kind of a game in one direction, I think it will be compared to Last of Us, and that would have hurt the game as well. So I personally can't put a tag on this game, and can't really phrase what to expect what to expect from it. So I'll just have to go with the flow, and accept what Bend Studio at Sony intends it to be, and I think they will do a better job of improving on the aspects which have been pulling the game back. Now the zombies themselves are nothing short of amazing. When a horde of zombies, and in this case the horde actually is not a single or 10 zombies, there are actually hundreds of flesh hungry creatures coming at you at breakneck speed, and you have to use your environment to traverse and tackle them as you escape through the narrow gaps or slide under the fallen structures to lose their line of sight. But even this sort of shoot, run and hide gameplay, there weren't many options other than closing the door behind you as you walk inside a broken warehouse, or shoot the angel of a red barrel which saves you from a close shave in every game that has existed in the universe. In any case, I personally feel that Bend Studio has done a great job of making Days Gone feel different and also familiar to us at the same time, and has a good franchise in their hands. And I for one would certainly like to see more of this universe with a better gunplay and a much stable launch. So guys, this was it about my thoughts about Days Gone. If you have some other games you want me to check out and give my point of view on, do let me know in the comments. Do share this content and do leave a like, and I hope you have a great day and hope you're enjoying your life. Okay, all the best. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next video.